Hello everyone, welcome back to JD Science Prep. Today we are discussing drawing line structures for alkenes. So it says when given a name of a alkene, look at the parent chain first and draw that parent chain. Next we're going to look at the double bonds where applicable, and finally we're going to draw the substituents if there are any within the compound. Okay, so let's take a look at three examples here. The first one being something called pent-2-ene. So we know that the parent chain is pent. Okay, so that's going to mean a 5-carbon chain. So let's draw that first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And right here we have the number 2 and the suffix of ene. So that means our double bond is found on the second carbon on our chain. So we can quickly number them if we need, and all the way up to 5. And our double bond is going to start on carbon number 2 and go all the way to carbon 3. So it'll be between those two carbons. So it should look something like that. If we were to draw it without the numbers, we can go ahead and draw it and have it look something like this right here. So pent-2-ene should look something like that with the double bond on carbon number 2. Moving on to example number 2, and if you find these examples helpful, please like and subscribe this video. That'd be fantastic. So moving back here to example number 2, we have the parent chain with hept, so that means it's going to be a 7-carbon chain. So let's draw that first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 carbons right there. Next, let's take a look at where our double bond is. So it looks like we have it on our 3rd carbon right there. So 1, 2, 3, and it's going to go between our 3rd and our 4th carbon. So it should look something like that so far. We have our parent chain and our double bond. Next, and finally, let's finish up with our substituent here because we do have one. We're going to have a methyl group on the 3rd carbon. So let me just erase my numbers really quick so we know where that 3rd carbon is. And it should be right there. So that's what 3-methyl hept-3-ene should look like. Finally, our last example here, probably the most difficult one we have something called 7-ethyl 4,3-dimethyl DEC2in. So first off, again, we're going to draw out our 10-carbon chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 right there. And let's first add our double bond here between our 2nd and 3rd carbon. So our double bond is going to be right there on our 2nd carbon, and let's take a look at our substituents. Okay, so we have a ethyl group on carbon number 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we'll have an ethyl group right there. Let's draw that quick. And remember, an ethyl group will have will be a CH2 and a CH3 group. And finally, we have 2 methyl groups, one on carbon number 4, one on carbon number 3, and that will take us to the end of this example here, folks. So let's finish up with a couple of those methyl groups. So one on carbon number 3, one on carbon number 4, and that will do it for us. Again, if this video has helped, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.